participants, we're back with ladies action here at the Unbranded Brewing Company at Badge of the Brew number 41. Kelsey Raegan making her way to the ring. And just Jackal, she is a bit of a freak from what I understand.
I like that. My kind of girl.
Kelsey Raegan, though, freak or not, she does scare, I think, all of us here. She has been on a little bit of a roll here, kind of running roughshod in the women's division, and she wants a shot at CCW Women's Championship Gold. And you know, this match was supposed to be scheduled for Havoc and Hayes, I believe. It fell through, and it's happening here at Bash in the Brew. We're gonna have a battle of the Kelseys. But yeah, Kelsey Raegan, she's been walking out these triple threat matches, non-stop winning, back-to-back triple threat match winner. And she wants to continue this momentum and maybe get a shot at Ruth and Jay.
What do you know, Tyler, about the blood draining from the mouth of this Kelsey Raegan?
It makes me wonder if she has a relationship of sorts with Gangrel. Is she a vampire in the make? I don't know. Usually,
maybe she's got one of the disorders with the gum or whatever, and she just bleeds from the mouth or something. I don't know.
You think of gingivitis?
Like ginger, yeah.
I don't think so. Not the way that blood flowed.
Not a bad guess.
Here comes Kelsey Heather. Tyler, what do you know about this Kelsey?
Kelsey Heather, she has been going up and down the state of Florida. She's been in more of our more northern shows in Concord, Kissimmee, and Havoc and Hayes. And you know, both of these women actually both have 4 years of experience. She was trained by Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze. And you know, just like everyone here in the last territory, she's trying to make her name for herself. And she could derail the momentum of Kelsey Raegan and maybe get herself a title shot.
Well, any victory over Kelsey Raegan is certainly going to drive you up in the rankings. Hopefully get a title shot at our CCW Women's Championship.
Wasn't she an Orlando Magic cheerleader at some point?
I was just going to say, she in fact was a professional basketball cheerleader.
It's the same Kelsey, right?
It is.
The cheerleader one? She's been around for a little bit.
That's kind of dismissive, Jackal.
What do you mean? How? How, Dan?
Well, I'm not going to get into it now.
Okay. Here we go. Battle of the Kelseys.
We digress. Kelsey Raegan, the freak, the daughter of the damned. She's very spooky. She could fit right in with the Invokes, but I don't think her and Nvidia would get along. That would be something to see. But right now, she's got Kelsey Heather right in front of her.
Collar and elbow tie up. Kelsey Raegan now with a headlock.
Already.
Heather looking for the escape, but Raegan just grabbed a handful of hair. Nicely done it again. Nice side headlock takedown by Heather.
Great back and forth. Technical wrestling by both.
I love it. This is what I like to see. Two very athletic women. Technical wrestling here at Bash of the Brew.
A scientific wrestling match is one of my favorite things, but I have a feeling that this one's going to break down a little bit. Kelsey Raegan, not one to follow the rules.
Absolutely not. No, she's got a mean streak behind her. She'll do whatever it takes to get a win there, but Kelsey Heather doing a great job, keeping it on her, trying to keep this front chancery, but it's not going to happen.
Raegan escapes, has the hammerlock applied. Nice reversal by Heather. Sends her for the ride. Out of the way of that clothesline. Nice leapfrog by Kelsey Heather.
Some of that cheerleading experience.
And we're about a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Both ladies now possibly rethinking their strategy. Raegan underneath Heather, grabs a waist lock, switches into a headlock. Sends her into the corner, up and over she goes. Heather right down in front of her though. Nice head scissors by Kelsey Heather. Raegan now taking a hike, trying to gather her thoughts. A little bit of frustration is setting in.
That's how you do it. That's how you gotta make your opponent question and re-strategize.
Look at this, Heather. She's going straight after Raegan. Oh, but Raegan baited her in.
Oh, that was certainly a mistake, but Heather firing right back on her. Both ladies now fighting on the outside. Reversal. Raegan puts on the brakes and drives an elbow right into the face of Kelsey Heather. Heather now put her on the brakes. They better pay attention to the count. Oh! Driving her head first right into the apron of the ring. Kelsey Raegan now in control.
The scientific wrestling looks like it's been thrown out the window once both women went outside. The head of Heather's bouncing off there. She might not answer this count.
You could be right. Amy Veronica up to a 7 count. Heather, though, back up to her feet. Shouldn't have any problem getting back into the ring, but Kelsey Raegan meeting with a barrage of boots. Raegan now with a handful of hair. Ooh, drove that knee right into the jaw.
Now Raegan all over Heather right now.
Raegan with that uppercut forearm, sweep of the leg. Kelsey Heather in a very precarious position, drives that boot right across the jaw.
That's got to be it.
It could be. She dragged her right in the center of the ring, going for the cover. 1, 2. She had that leg hook, Jackal, but not enough.
Not enough. Got to get more leverage on that leg, pin it back. Get that leverage, to get that weight on, more weight on the shoulders, man.
Absolutely, you are correct. And you would know better than I.
Oh,
but Raegan,
you spent some time in the ring before, Dan.
Long time ago.
Now, come on, Dan.
You spent some time.
Raegan now all over the Kelsey Heather in the corner. Chop to the chest.
And gentlemen, it looks like Heather still has not recovered from that blow on the outside, hitting her head bounced off.
In hindsight, that was a very good strategy by Raegan, going to the outside. Oh,
look at this, Heather just finding it out.
You spoke too soon, Tyler. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Look at this.
Raegan now. Oh, man. Well, she looks like a maniac. She's right here in front of us.
She looks like a maniac. She is a maniac, Dan. She blew that kiss to you, Jack.
She blew a kiss to you, Jack.
Spoke to Dan.
I don't think so. Raegan now back in the ring.
I'm an NVIDIA guy. I don't know.
That is true.
I'm going to pick one creep. It's NVIDIA. Okay, so.
I'm going to leave that one alone. Rear chinlock now by Kelsey Raegan. Kelsey Heather now trying to get back up to her feet, alleviate some of that downward pressure. Drives an elbow into the midsection.
And Heather's got so much fight in her, doesn't she? She just keeps
scrapping, man.
Just keeps on coming.
No quitting this one.
Scrappy's a good way to describe her, I think. There is no quit in Kelsey Heather. You see her drive that boot into the face of Raegan. Raegan now. Heather out of the way. Out of the way of that clothesline, and again. Codebreaker connects. Raegan's still on her feet, but I think the only thing holding her up are those turnbuckles.
Look at that. Innovative way to get into a splash.
Snapmares her out of the corner. And a beautiful neck breaker. She's wasting time, Jackal.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Oh, but look at that moonsault.
All right. I understand.
Yeah, but you took a long time to get there, Jackal.
Yeah, not enough to
Heather's showing a lot with her cheerleading background, incorporating that into her offense.
You think, Tyler? Good observation. Here we go.
Heather has her up on her shoulders. Raegan able to and now Raegan hoists Heather up on her shoulders.
What a reversal.
Oh! Beautifully done, and a kick to the face to boot.
That's got to be it.
2. Somehow she was able to power out.
That was damn near 3. Listen, say what you want about Heather, the Kelsey Heather. She is scrappy. I have a lot of respect for her coming in, and she's not quitting, man.
No, not at all. She's showing us a lot, and she's showing Raegan a lot. You gotta wonder, Jackal, is Raegan getting a little bit frustrated that she can't put away Heather?
I mean, I would assume so, Tyler. I would assume that she is. And
look at this.
Raegan.
Now she's got herself
in trouble here.
In trouble.
Heather had that front chancery. It flipped over forward into a bridging position, but Kelsey Raegan able to get to the ropes.
I don't think she had that one in all the way, man.
No, she didn't have that bridge in a great spot. But Raegan slumped in the corner, looks exhausted. Heather charging in after her, not much behind that.
Girls are fighting, man.
Yeah, this one didn't stay scientific for long. They have been battling it out.
Been no time wasted.
Heather, tornado DDT. She nailed it. That should do it.
That's it
Hook
right
of the
there.
leg. 1, 2. She kicked out. Wow, give credit where credit is due. This Kelsey Raegan is a tough gal.
She is, man. She lands right on the top of her head. Wasn't enough.
Both these women want it so bad here tonight at Bash at the Brew 41. I don't know. Who do you think's got the advantage, Jackal?
It's hard to say. I mean, right now, Kelsey Heather's standing up, and Kelsey Raegan.
Raegan on the outside, snapping the back of the neck.
Frustrated.
Kelsey Heather.
Too many Kelseys in this match, but I mean, both of them were just so scrappy, putting up a fight. There hasn't been any. Oh my gosh.
Raegan driving her down. Will that be enough? She turns her over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Here is your...
I mean, that match was non-stop. These girls they just went at it for how long? What, 12 minutes?
Absolutely non-stop.
Unfortunately, Kelsey Heather got caught up in that. What do we call that? What do we call that finisher that Kelsey Raegan had? She got caught up in it.
And your winner,
That's why I'm looking at you, Tyler. What's that move called, man?
Kelsey Raegan calls that one the bloodlust, and it gets the job done there.
I don't think she got all of it, but I think what happened is that when Kelsey Heather hit her head on the outside earlier in the match, that caused some damage, and you saw her head bounce off in the middle of the canvas on that bloodlust. Is that what you call it? The bloodlust?
Bloodlust.
That's what did it. That's it. That's it.
All right, wrestling fans, outstanding contest between these two ladies. Kelsey Raegan comes out on top. Coming up next, the Night Riders in singles competition. Eddie Valentine hits the ring as he's flanked by Joe Garcia. He's going to take on the main event monster. We'll be right back.
Boca Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
You worked hard, started a family, and created a name for yourself in your professional circles. Your success created opportunities for your loved ones. To your family and community, you are a source of wisdom and financial support, and you take immense pride in putting others' needs ahead of your own. In these closing chapters of your life, a private estate at the Gardens of Boca Raton can memorialize your family name across generations. The Gardens of Boca Raton, two-time winner of Best of Palm Beach County.
We're back. And here come the Night Riders. Eddie Valentine will be in singles competition. But with him, as always, Joe Garcia.
What a creep. There's a reason why people call Joe Garcia Creepy Joe, because look at the way he moves. Look at the way he walks around the ring. He's He's got that look in his eye, Tyler.
Hey, Jackal, but let's not forget, he may be creepy, but you gotta call him your Soul Survivor, as he was the victor of the Soul Survivor match. And that's
God's sake,
and we got
You get that sexy body out of here, Eddie Valentine.
sexiest man alive, Eddie Valentine, giving everybody a free show. And Joe Garcia became the Soul Survivor by pinning his mentor using the old dirty tricks that Eddie Valentine taught him against Eddie. And of course, Dan, Eddie Valentine's got that microphone. We're gonna hear for the sexiest man alive, your favorite.
Wow. Those gyrating hips make me want to vomit.
And those hips don't lie, Jackal.
It looks like Eddie's gonna introduce himself. We've seen this before.
Doesn't everybody know who the hell he is by now? Does he have to do this every time?
It's his thing, Dan. I mean,
we're always
do I like
growing.
it? No, but he does it. I mean,
It's always new fans
it's Eddie
coming in.
Valentine's thing. It's a Night Riders thing. He's doing the tapping of the microphone too. Oh my God. It works.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not be afraid to feast your eyes on the 50-inch chest of the sexiest man alive.
It's true. I saw Joe measuring it backstage. I don't know if the tape was.
Yours truly, Eddie Valentine.
I saw him backstage. He measured his chest. Does it before every show. They got a little ritual in their locker room that they do.
And my partner, El Keith Mano, El Temerario Extraordinario.
You're right, he is creepy.
El Señor de la Destrucción.
Jesus,
El
God.
Rey de la Muerte. Joe Garcia. We are the Night Riders.
Well, thanks for clearing that up, Eddie.
He's just making it clear that they're the Night Riders, and he's got the 56-inch
Yeah, we
chest,
get it.
and he's sexy, and Joe Garcia, is whatever the hell he said.
They used to say, my opponent tonight is a madman. Well, the sexiest man.
Now he wants Johnny's job as well?
Hey, man! No! I'm just mean. I'm meaner than hell. I'm mean. You know what I mean?
He means that he
I think Eddie is exhausting himself talking here. I mean, we've seen.
I broke my nose. I broke my head. I wrestled myself to the ground, and then I choked myself out. And then I broke the choke, and I woke up.
What the hell is he talking about?
I have no
So
clue.
my question for you, Fulton, is this. If I'm willing to do that to myself in a dream, what do you think I'm about to do to you in the ring? Bring my opponent out here.
He better save his energy because we've seen Eddie Valentine throw up in the ring a couple times due to exhaustion. So
And his opponent,
this is one of the toughest opponents he's going to have.
Ohio, weighing in at 277 pounds, main event monster, Fulton!
The main event monster. And this guy is just that. Standing about 6 feet, 8 inches tall. Tipping the scales at about, what, 280 pounds, Jack and Steven?
I would say so. I would say about 275, 280. This guy's an absolute beast.
There he is.
Nice guy, too. If he likes you.
Yeah, don't get on his bad side.
Definitely not, and he is looking to come in here and rough up the sexiest man alive, Eddie Valentine. And you want to talk about the main event monster, Fulton. This man has been everywhere and done it all. We're talking about WWE, Impact. He's been there, he's done it. And right now he's been killing it all over the wrestling scene, and he is back in the last territory. And you want to talk about big men. stepping in there with Eddie Valentine.
Well, this guy looks unstoppable to me, Jackal.
I think a win here over Eddie Valentine could really propel the main event monster into that main event scene of the last territory. Because, I mean, I don't know who can stop this man. And we're seeing some headbanging in there.
If I'm not mistaken, he's never lost here in CCW.
I don't believe so,
I've never
Jackal.
seen him lose. I mean, Joe Garcia and Eddie Valentine's corner, I guess.
Well, that might be the X factor of the match.
That's the only, I mean, if you want an honest opinion from me, I mean, that'd be the only way that he's going to get this win here tonight if he uses Joe to his advantage. But Eddie is a veteran. He's almost 30 years.
One thing is for sure, the main event monster is going to have eyes on the back of his head on this one.
Now the bell has rung, and this one is underway. And watch out there already, Garcia
Joe.
getting up on the apron of the ring. Fulton goes after him, and that was a planned attack, I guarantee it.
And Valentine's he's got some of the hardest punches I've ever felt.
Yeah. All his sexiest man alive shtick aside, he is a tough competitor. There's no doubt about it. Oh! Big back body drop.
The power of the main event monster unmatched.
Smart move by Eddie Valentine getting the
Yeah,
hell out
take
of
a
there.
break. Good grief.
Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, Eddie Valentine.
And look at that, Eddie Valentine right to the back. Jackal, it looks like he's heading out of here. And look at this
Big
Joe.
mistake.
Garcia from behind. He's got a handful of that hair, though.
And Ref Amy's got to be careful this one. Oh! Did not even phase the main event monster.
Meanwhile, where's Valentine?
Oh,
Big overhand chop.
he hightailed it out of here, Dan. Has he got him on that keg, Jackal?
I don't know where he's going, but he's running around the ring. He's a maniac.
He's going around
He's a
the
maniac.
world.
Maniac.
Oh! Valentine from out of nowhere
Valentine.
cut the main event monster off.
It's like a bowling ball coming out of there.
He pounced him halfway across the brewery. Man. Oh, there it is, Jackal.
Unbelievable attack by Eddie Valentine.
Did you see what he just did? He just threw up everywhere.
He did?
Yeah.
I missed that, thank God. Wish you hadn't brought it to my attention.
God. That's his thing.
Well, he's got it out of the system.
He's got a thing where when he wrestles, he throws up. I don't know.
Well, if you gotta have a thing, you gotta have a thing.
Well, another one of his things is that he's got the heaviest hands, as Jack was alluding to earlier. You notice he always comes out here with his hands taped up, always ready to throw those vicious strikes. And right now, he's dishing out punishment on the main event monster in that corner.
Valentine reversing in the corner. Here comes the main event monster. Ooh, and that size 14 caught him right in the head.
Oh, look at
and
Joe.
Garcia. Man, Garcia's doing his job tonight, is he not?
He is.
You're not kidding. Oh, my
Oh.
goodness. Oh.
Fulton came down hard, but Valentine caught him with that headbutt in the chest. Might have caught him right in the chin, as a matter of fact.
And that's when I said that if Eddie Valentine has any chance to win this match, it's going to be with the help of Joe Garcia, that creepy bastard in his corner.
And Jackal, he's been getting it. I mean, Joe Garcia involved so heavily in this one, and he's going for it again.
Oh, again, Garcia on the outside, just choking the life out of the monster. And Valentine right back on him.
Just so damn ridiculous with Joe Garcia out here. Night Riders
Look
always.
at that abdominal stretch. He's not going to have a lot of leverage with a tremendous height advantage of Fulton.
I think he's got it in, Dan.
He's got it locked in. But Fulton's such a tall guy. He can release that leg. Now,
There you go, Dan.
again, the double teaming of the Night Riders.
Come on, Ref Amy.
Amy had an inkling, but she didn't catch it in time.
Why does it?
And there it is again.
Enough's got to be enough. Come on, guys. I mean,
Just stay there, Amy.
Well, she's got to check and see.
She does. I was just about to say that. She's got to ask. She's got to ask him.
And that time she
oh,
caught.
there we go.
Caught red-handed. He's caught.
And that was enough to break the grip. And Fulton able to hip block Valentine out of that abdominal stretch. But the damage has been done. Can Fulton come back from this?
And he's pissed off, Fulton. Look at the. Oh.
They're trading blows now. Valentine with that right hand, and Fulton with the right as well.
Heavy hands from both men. Oh,
Fulton
man.
has trapped both arms and is flailing away with a headbutt to the collarbone area.
A little bit of his own medicine.
He's a headbutting monster. He doesn't stop.
A double reversal that time. Oh, Garcia unaware. He just tripped his own partner.
Oh, look at this. It's a long way down if he can hit it.
He nailed it. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Choke Sam's match is over. That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't pay attention.
Joe Garcia just costing his mentor, Eddie Valentine, the match.
Well, Garcia saw the reversal, then turned his back. Did not see the double reversal.
Or did he see it?
Or did
he?
Well, now you're making me think, Jack.
We got to go back to the Soul Survivor match.
You know what? You got a point there.
Nobody likes to be told to lay down and do a
Even if
job.
somebody as underhanded as you to come up with something like that.
But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He didn't see him, but he could have. You never know.
Big win by the main event monster with that choke slam, and I just can't wait to see what he does in the last territory.
Fulton picks up the big win in a 2-on-1 type. Whoa, wait a minute. Valentine not happy with his partner. Valentine and Garcia now arguing with one another. Boy, I tell you what, Garcia couldn't have done much more to help Valentine in that match, Shackle. All right, shake of the hand. The Knight Riders still a cohesive unit as peers.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.